Okay, so I want to give you an overview of what to expect on the final exam. You'll notice that there is a module here in the modules right at the bottom after module 7, and we're going to just go into the details. So you're going to find that this exam is going to be formatted really exactly like what we had before in terms of how I'm administering it. So we'll start at 5:30 sharp. I'll go over some reminders at the beginning. If you're late, you will miss out on those. So try to be here, right on time. You do have the full 4 hours to work on the exam. So you don't have to rush and again, kind of like last time, kind of expect that. We are covering a little bit more ground as far as modules, but number of problems, I think it's going to be very comparable. So I'm anticipating, and I'm going to have 5 problems, 20 points each. And there's going to be one problem for module number 4. That was resultants of non-concurrent force systems. So that's when we got introduced to the idea of moments and using those moments to place like where the resultant would be located. So it would have the same net effect on the body as the individual forces. So that was module 4. Module 5 was equilibrium of rigid bodies. And that's where we used the 3 equations of equilibrium. We completed, if you would, our convention for counterclockwise being for moments being positive. And we determined reactions at supports. So we looked at pin supports and rollers and cables and such. Okay. So that's module 5. 2 problems out of there. Okay. One will definitely be a cantilever beam or a fixed support for sure. Okay. And then the other one, I don't know exactly what it's going to look like yet, but 2 problems out of module 5 using those equations of equilibrium to solve for reactions to supports. Module 6, there will be 1 problem. It will be a frame problem. There will not be a truss problem or a machines problem. Okay. So it'll be a frame problem. Module 7 will just be a friction problem. Okay. Probably a ladder problem. I like those. Okay. There's kind of like stuff there. And it's pretty comprehensive about the stuff with friction forces that I think are good. There will not be anything on centroids. Okay, so that's it. So that's gonna be like, if you would, the format. You can only have your ebook up. Okay, so that means that any problems, it's open book, open notes, so open ebook can only be up on the computer here. Okay, you can't have multiple screens. If you want to use your laptop, you may, but the only thing that you can have up on the screen is going to be the ebook, through our Canvas shell. You can't flip through and look at other things. That's it. All right. Just like last time. You have to have a regular calculator. No phones can be out at all. All right. Not at all. Physical problems only, no tablets. So if you have been submitting electronically, as you know, then you want to make sure that you have the hard copies either printed out or available, maybe in a notebook that you've been using. I know a lot of people have been taking pictures of their notebook. You cannot access your homework submission. So even though you can be on Canvas for the book, again, I don't want you flipping through. I'm not going to try to keep track of where you're at as I'm sitting in the back. I just want to see that it's just the screens for the book. That's it. Okay, make it easy for me. Pencil only. And this was something too. Once you start the test and you come into the room, you may not leave the room. Okay. So I don't want people getting up and going to the bathroom, anything like that. All right. That's off limits. We're taking an exam. So make sure that you use the restroom before you come. Okay. And have that business all taken care of. Okay. So again, just like we did last time, are there any questions on the formatting, if you would? If you ask me if I wrote it yet, no, I will. I know what don't worry. I know exactly what I want to do. It's just up here. Okay. Any questions at all? All right. If not, then I'll move into taking questions from you guys on anything that you're interested in finding out. I'm going to stop the recording here.